Jambo, hello, Kiswahili. Happy Friday. Today, April 5th, 2024. I would like to say happy birthday to Sir Mr. Booker T. Washington, who was born on this day in 1856. Yes, sir. Telephero, Booker-T.Washington. Wow, that's something new. I didn't even. I like that. See, that's what I be trying to make people understand as I, you know, do this. Now, if you pay attention, I'm acknowledging my brother because of his brain and because he was about his people. But I have to also acknowledge what I see. Now, in his book, what is it, the Negro problem? Yeah. Unbeknownst to him, he was contributing. He was contributing to the Negro problem because every time he said Africa, Bible, Jesus, hey, I believe in the threes, but it's, trip, seas, trip, seas, trip, seas, cool, calm, collected. Not in no Bible, not in no Africa, Bible, Jesus. With a J. Not no Africa, Bible, Jesus. And that was and is one of our main problems. Today, as I acknowledge his birthday, I also acknowledge that he's a black man who changed the whole wide world. Even though his method was not correct, but his method was correct. First, by making sure that reflections of himself were educated. His only problem to me personally was, wishing to equate us with them. That's always been our problem because of Africa, Bible, Jesus. One more time. That's the constant. That's the con. 1, 2, 3, stent. All of them will tell you that's the con. 1, 2, 3, stent. I don't if they are Muslim, they are Buddha, they whatever. When they say Jesus, they cannot say what they see. They cannot say Jesus. I can't. See. That's why when he wrote the book, The Negro Problem, he was doing it correctly, and everything he did was correct. I am representing Imanuel. Period. My goals gave no one authority over him. No one. No one had authority over him. One more time. Because that's why when you read the book of life, which I read, you will see Emmanuel, and everywhere you see Jesus, you will put Amen. So that every time you see Amen, you know you're talking about Emmanuel, his begotten son. That's why they refuse to speak upon him. See, I'm not here to represent those who did their job. Booker T. Washington did his job. George Washington Carver studied under Booker T. Washington. And now I understand why George Washington Carver, when he went to D.C., he told them how to make America great for everybody. But that ain't what they heard. They heard it's how it's going to be great for us. Yeah. I mean, BookerT.Washington, black man, was about his people. But Africa, Bible, Jesus, spelled with a Jesus. Africa, Bible, Jesus. I can't keep saying Jesus. Africa, Bible, Jesus. That's the problem. If they could say Jesus, then he could see Emmanuel. But it was a time. So one more time. One more time. I'm not here to criticize. Nope. I'm here to say happy birthday to a black man who changed the whole wide world with his teaching and his philosophy. So no matter what you may interpret this is not no criticism on this black man at all. This is about when I seen what he showed me, the Negro problem. The Negro problem is that he could say the same thing. Africa, Bible, Jesus. One more time. He gonna say, I got to say what he said. He gonna say Africa, Bible, Jesus, spelled with a J. There we go. Feel better. He gonna say Africa, Bible, Jesus, spelled with a J. One more time. See, I can say Jesus. You can say Jesus. You start saying Jesus, then you can see Matthew 1:23. And when you see Matthew 1:23 and you go down there and look at 125 and they change his name, you go, whoa, 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 whoa. The angel came and said what his name gonna be, who he gonna be representing. But you gonna let them, 23, and then at 25, you're gonna let them change his name. You don't want to let him change his name. He did not allow his begotten son's name to be changed at all. That's why they read the same book I read. That's why they cannot cross that name out. Don't you think if they could, they would have? Excuse me? One more time. I am not here to criticize my folks that came before me. I am here for those who do the nostrils. This is about the black men, period. Black women want to be included, beautiful. But this is about the black men. Because see, black women have been programmed to think they're equal. That's why they keep talking about, I want a 50-50. I want a 50-50. I want a 50-50. He got to at least make as much as me or more than me. Because Massa got made sure I get all my money. He going to make sure I get my money as he keep the black man down. Okay. But at the same time, he is allowing this to happen for his fulfillment of power. One more time. Samson was allowed to be captured so that he could fulfill his power. A blind man took out a whole Colosseum. Really? Or was it his power? One more time. Really? A blind man took out a whole Colosseum. Because when he had eyes, he took the jawbone of an ass and took out 1,000 men. One more time. This is what was already predetermined and preconceived about Samson, because his mother went to gold and said, allow my natural born son to be your most powerful servant. And that is what Samson did and does by representing with his locks, 7 locks, and the jawbone of an ass. He took out 1,000 men. After being blinded and put in prison and his dreadlocks grew, he took out the whole Colosseum. It's all about God's power. One more time. It's never about his representatives. See, people are letting those who are not God's true representative represent. He allowed that to happen. One more time. I'm doing my job. I'm going to sit here and expound upon his glorification. One more time. See, just like at this particular time, things beyond my control be happening. It's one more time. I don't be relating to that. I'm all about the trip, seize the trip, seize the trip, seize. Cool, calm, collected. That's what I put forth efforts to do. That's why I grew up. Trip, seize. Yeah, but I lost it along the way. But I never lost. Because one more time, teaching master baby, I'm naturally inbred with the trip C's, cool, calm, collected. I grew up with the true OGs who made show. See? Who made show. Like when I was growing up, you didn't talk with your hands because white folks get nervous when you start moving your hands. They scary. You don't talk with your hands. You sit there, you listen, you observe. You hear with your ears. See with your eyes. Smell. Put them two together. Come up with stuff. Come up with stuff. Because one more time. One more time. This is how my forefather was brought to life. One more time. He brought my forefather through life right here first, right here first, right here first, right here first. So no matter how I feel, the will of God is first and foremost. One more time. Because he did not bring this to life for me first. That's what he brought to life for woman. That's why woman is feelings and emotions. I am not in and of that aspect of the game, although there is part of me with that because I have a mother. Oh, one more time. One more time. That's why my right hand is my power and my left hand is my balance. When I stand on my right foot, I wobble a little. But when I stand on my left foot, one more time, complete balance. One more time. But this is my power. One more time. So, as I'm speaking upon this, I am letting people know that you have to pay attention to what our forefathers said. The Negro problem. Now, what he said is true. Read the book, understand the book, but just get out of that your mindset. Anything that's got to do with Africa, Bible, Jesus, spelled with a J. If it's got something to do with that, start eliminating that stuff about your head. One more time. Nigrita, land of the gods. One more time. Nigrita, land of the gods. Nigrita. One more time. The book called itself the Book of Life. I don't call it the Book of Life. They call itself the Book of Life 7 times in Revelations. Revelations is to reveal, all books reveal the name of themselves within the pages of himself. And it calls itself Book of Life 7 times in Revelations, which is to reveal it is the Book of Life. One more time. Nigrita, land of the gods. Not no Africa. Book of Life. Not no Bible. Imanuel, whose name means God with us. One more time. Who God of goals sent an angel to let the world know. Sent the angel to let the world know where his name come from. But y'all so busy, 23 see it, and then at 25 say that's his name. Excuse me? Excuse me? One more time. The Negro problem. That's the Negro problem. There's the solution to the Negro problem. The solution to the Negro problem? Nigrita, land of the gods. Not no Africa. Book of Life, what it called itself 7 times in Revelations, because it reveals the name of itself within the pages of itself. And it never once calls itself Bible. Bible is never in those pages at all. One more time. Emmanuel, what God of Gold told the angel to tell Joseph to name the young man. One more time. One more time. And what it meant. So it's up to you. Up to y'all. If you want to believe in their kind, what it said, 1, 2, 3, set of life, go ahead, because you're excluded. I don't need nobody to tell me I need 13 white people to get to where I'm going to get there. How do I get in when there's no reflection of me? Why do I want to get in when there's no reflection of me? When the book states clearly, feed the potter's gold and hear the wolf laugh, and I match. One more time. Sir, Mr. Booker. What was that name? What's his middle name again? I liked that, man. Booker Talia Pharaoh. Taliafero. Talia Pharaoh. Booker Talia Pharaoh Washington. I like that. Yes. Kiswahili. Why they gonna try to tell you all Spanish? But one more time. Top of Babel. Kiswahili. I didn't make it. I asked him, who am I? And who do I represent? I represent Matthew 1:23. I am the direct reflection of my big brother, our big brother. All you gotta do is, if you choose to enlighten yourself and get closer to He, one more time. That's what our forefathers were steady telling us. They may have used the wrong words, but it's the message. Get and understand the message. BookerT.Washington was about this first. First and foremost, this is what he was about. That's why he found it somewhere where people that look like him could put this to work. First and foremost, one more time. Don't forget, it's all about blacks, black, BLAX, BLACK, men and women who changed it. 3 W's, changed the whole wide world. One more time. I am not excluding black women, but in order for this to truly come about where it's supposed to be, black women got to stop thinking whitewash. They thinking whitewash. Well, I'm just as good, cause it's spilling over into theirs. One more time. I know the white man thought we just didn't want no work on their girls. Yeah, right. Man, please. You cannot go against what is nature. When you try to do that, see what's happening. See what's happening. They run around here just like with the crack. Look how they had black people destroying themselves with crack. Now look at how their offspring is being destroyed with this new stuff where they look like zombies and all this other stuff. One more time. One more time. Pay attention to the sign. One more time. In the name of Emmanuel, go with us. In the name of Emmanuel, Nady Achille Sisi. My big brother, Emmanuel, go with me. Kwangu Nduku, Emmanuel, Nady Achille Sisi. My big brother, go with me. One more time. Emmanuel, to break the spell that they're in. No one had or was given the authority to change his name. That's why they did not change his name. That's why it's still in the book. Because no one dares not change his name. Oh, some of them may have an EMM, but it's still there. Some of them have IMM, but it's still there. One more time. No one was given the authority to change his name. they all around his name. 23 is his name and who he really is. 25 try to say his name is over here, but they didn't check and they didn't mess with 23 because no one is given the authority to change his name. I am given the authority to elevate his name because his name is right there for everybody to see. Not just me. It's in every book that everybody read. One more time. Because no one was given the authority by him to change his name at all. He allowed them to manipulate his book of life, but not to change his begotten son, real, true name. Happy birthday, sir, Mr. BookerT.Washington, who through the nostrils all about. That's why I'm representing him soon. And also, as it say, the Negro problem, our problem is by letting those who have no power over us think they have power over us. Because one more time, as I leave, what? I'm not speaking on myself. I'm speaking because he's allowing me to. He's speaking into the microphone. I'm just the speaker. One more time. He speaking into the microphone and it's coming out through me. I can do karaoke. So if I can do karaoke, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just the speaker. Remember now. Trip, seize, trip, seize, trip, seize. Cool, calm, collected. Happy birthday, sir, Mr. Booker. Celestino Washington. Enjoy your weekend. Trip, seize.